back, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. We're gonna make our very own hyperpigmentation and discoloration facial oil. I know that's a mouthful, but in order to create this product, we need apricot seed oil, which is very good for nourishing our skin and softening the skin, which is really important, especially when adding additional ingredients. And then we're gonna need jojoba oil. This oil is like the holy grail, but it really helps promote sebum production, which is what we want, especially in this recipe. We want to make sure that our oil control is on lock and we don't have any issues with that. So that's why we're going to use jojoba oil. Then we're going to use argan oil. Y'all, I love argan oil, you guys. It's really good for moisturizing our skin and also treating acne and discoloration, which is a no-brainer as to why we're using it. Duh. But it really does help with any type of skin infections that you are currently battling. And then we're going to use rosehip seed oil. I really love, I love all of these oils, but rosehip seed oil is really good for treating any type of scars that you may have, or if you are someone who suffers with eczema, this oil is really good for healing those particular scars and wounds. And so next we're going to use tea tree oil. This oil is scientifically proven to treat scars, acne. It's really good for people who have any type of skin issues that kind of make your skin very sensitive. But with tea tree oil, you don't want to use too much because it can irritate your skin, because it's a very strong essential oil. I'll put it like that. And then we're going to use lemon essential oil. Besides the fact that lemon essential oil just smells great, it really does help kill bacteria. That any bacteria that gets trapped into your pores and causes breakouts. This can really help with that, and plus, of course, we know that this citrus fruit has a ton of antioxidants, which is really good for our skin, and we need that. So then, in order to actually put our oil into something, we need either a glass jar, a bottle. If you don't have this particular kind, that's okay, but I do recommend it be glass, because we are dealing with essential oils, especially tea tree, and that oil needs to be kept in a glass or even an amber glass jar. And then we're going to use a funnel. We don't want to get oil everywhere. We want to make sure that our workstation remains clean, and so we're going to use this funnel just to make sure that the oils get into the bottle nicely. And lastly, we're going to use our measuring spoons. These are my go-tos if I don't have my droppers, where I usually try to eyeball it, but you can also use these. Okay, let's get started. So I know you guys can tell that I've already filled the jar, and that's because I didn't realize that I wasn't recording. But we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of our apricot seed oil, and as you can see, that's going to take up literally most of the jar, which is okay, because we need this oil to help really soften up our skin and give us that moisture that is much needed when helping fight discoloration. And then we're going to go in with our jojoba oil, and you're going to use about 1 tablespoon of this. And next we're going to add our argan oil. I'm using about 1 tablespoon of this oil, and it's equivalent to about 3 dropperfuls of oil. Guys, this oil is very good for healing any type of wounds that you have. It helps reduce the oiliness in our skin, and above all else, it really helps treat acne, which is the #1 trigger for discoloration and hyperpigmentation. So this is a powerhouse oil. So next we're going to go in with our rosehip seed oil. I'm using about 1 tablespoon of this oil. In this particular brand, the bottle comes with a reducer, but you can always remove it from the top and just pour it directly in. But a fun fact about rosehip seed oil, this oil is filled with a ton of antioxidants that help reinforce the protective barrier of our skin, which is like a second level of protection. Next, we're going to go in with about 3 to 5 drops of tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is really good for dry skin, eczema, oily skin, itchy skin, and it's not even just for your skin. You can use it on your hair. It really helps with any type of hair and scalp treatment. So if you're someone who suffers from any type of dandruff or dry, dead skin issues, this is really good for you. And it's also good for acne and psoriasis. And there have been a number of, studies that show tea tree oil can significantly help with healing and calming that acne prone skin. And I know for a long time I suffered with a numerous amount of skin issues, but I noticed that when I used tea tree oil and diluted it, that's keyword dilute, it can really help heal your skin. And I want to talk about another thing really quickly. Whenever you are using any type of essential oil, please, please, please do the skin test, which is you're testing a patch of your skin to make sure it doesn't irritate you in any way. And you should always be diluting your essential oils, no matter what essential oil you're using. Always use a carrier oil. And I have a video where I talk about that specifically. We're going to go in with about 10 drops of lemon essential oil. This oil smells so good. But it's really good for exfoliating those dead skin cells that we don't see. And it's very high in antioxidants as well as vitamin C. And aside from the fact that it smells so good, this oil really helps brighten your skin and helps give you that vibrant look that we are so desperately needing, especially during summer. So we're just going to go ahead and bottle this up, and just like that, you guys, you've made your own facial oil that's good for hyperpigmentation as well as discoloration. And so just make sure that you shake this up so you are incorporating all of the oils that we have used thus far. And if you decide to try this recipe, please, please, please give me a comment down below and let me know how you like it, or even tag me on Instagram. But thank you guys for being here. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.